Hello everybody and welcome back to LMM, and if you're enjoying the kind of thing that you're seeing on the channel at the moment, how about giving this video a like, maybe subscribing to the channel to help us grow, and perhaps even check out our Patreon. Today this video is sponsored by the Foxfield Railway, but more on that in a second, because this week marks the return of the Love Your Railway campaign, and it's all kicking off looking at volunteering, and this is a subject that we've covered before on the channel. So we're going to do something a little bit different this time. This is Ben, one of my friends and one of the lackeys or cogs who helps out filming videos and generally being part of the channel. Now he has volunteered entirely on his free will to make a video that shows a bit of the behind the scenes of a video that you've already seen. So we're going to look behind the scenes at some of the effort that goes into producing a video and indeed running a heritage railway. So that's going to be our take on volunteers. Not forgetting of course that all of you wonderful people who volunteer are the lifeblood of the heritage scene, whether it's railways, transport museums, whatever. Without you guys, heritage just could not survive. So for those of you who are volunteering, you're doing a great job, and if you're not, how about having a look into it, because it's a really, really good thing. And we'll be doing more of the Love Your Railway as the month goes on. Leave that alone. I've had my eye on that for a while. Now, this video is sponsored by the Foxfield Railway with one of their cream teas that you can see spread out before me. And you might notice that Ben has not got one yet. And that's because he's not finished filming. When you're done, mate, then you can have some cream tea. If I've not eaten it.
But we're filming now and you're eating.
Yes. I thought this through, you see.
Oh, well, could we share like a sandwich and half a scone?
If they like the video, sure thing. Now, if you like the look of this and you want to book yourself onto one of these experiences, leave my tea alone, then the link is in the video description for how you book it, and you have this wonderful display of some sandwiches, scone with cream and jam, maybe a bit of cake, and a lovely premium experience where you will go for a trip down the line. It's a wonderful way to do it and a lovely way to mark a nice occasion for a couple, or perhaps you could just book it on your own and do it for yourself. Now, I am particularly excited for going to eat this scone, which has been in front of me now for several moments and several takes. So that's what I'm going to do. So do check out the video description for the link in the website so you can book this for yourself, ideas of the price, and of course when it's operating. And while you're there, how about signing up to the newsletter so you can be the first to know about the Naughty 100 event on the 14th to the 16th of July. The more of you who do that, the more the Foxfield will like me and hopefully stay as a sponsor.
And maybe I'll get to eat something too.
Well, we can hope, can't we? So with that, we're meant to wait for the train to depart to go for a trip along the line. However, I'm feeling quite hungry and we are now on like take 3 of this, so I'm going to eat this. Oh no.
That smells nice.
But it was.
Can't take you anywhere.
Most of it's gone down. Do you want that bit?
Yes.
Good morning. You join me at 6:15 in the morning at an undisclosed location somewhere in Derbyshire. Today the LMM team is heading to Statfold Barn, and we're kind of shooting like 17 or 18 videos at the same time.
Today is the Steam Spectacular, and Statfold is throwing every engine it can crew out on the various tracks. And Lawrie? Well, he's cleaner on saccharin, so this means he has to entirely focus his day on running a loco instead of filming. Not only that, but regular camera operators Jay and Charles are also crewing different engines, so somehow I found myself volunteering. Now by the end of the day, we need to have made an LMM event video, but also have filmed enough stock footage for future use at Statfold. Lawrie has therefore asked first-time lackey me to, and I quote, film everything that moves. Right. So the weather's hopefully going to be nice. Yeah, just kidding, this is England in March. It's going to be, yeah, well, a bit damp. So, after signing on at 6:30, which is well before I'm normally awake, I seized the few dry minutes before the heavens open to get possibly my favourite shot of the day above the engine yard. Now, Laurie's direction is to film the cleaners, and they are everywhere. But the yard is also swamped with engines in steam, and it's just incredible to be there. It's like a time warp. Now, as this is a public event, we don't get to control anything. Nothing's posed. We get one take at everything today, except for a few minutes with Lawrie, who poses for a bit of extra polishing in between the rain.
Well, yeah. I ordered a parcel the other day without it, and that was deeply unpleasant.
So we've been here for over an hour now. It started to rain. It's just gone again. Still got a couple of hours, I think, until most of the public turn up, but Laurie's starting to meet people that know keeping the cameras dry and sufficiently charged in this cold, little temperamental problem, but I think we can work through it. It's going to be a fun day, I think. I wonder what it is that's brought everybody around. Is it the morning briefing? Probably.
Now, as any filmmaker will tell you, there's rarely a chance to actually stop and have a bite to eat, so I may have had more than one bacon sandwich. I've never actually seen so many volunteers come together. But not only that, it was great to see the different members of the LMM crew and fans of the channels like you coming along and saying hello. I stood next to quite a few people actually who recognised Lawrie, watched the videos and wanted to say hi but didn't want to interrupt. Lawrie has said on record, if he's not filming, please do come say hello. It really makes his day.
The movements of the day have started, waiting for the next few engines to go out. Lawrie himself is somewhere over here on Saccharin. Not sure when he's going to come out. Other crew members are manning these. We'll probably see them go past. Things are starting to get moving.
Okay, time to take positions. Somewhere.
You join me camped out behind a box. I'm trying to obscure my rather fluorescent self here. Trying to make sure that we just get all the coverage we can. Can hear movement somewhere on the platform. So many engines going on. The signaller has told people what they can and can't do in terms of communicating, and we're going to have about 1,200 people here today. I think 17 or so engines in traction. There's a lot to cover. And, you know, Laurie's trying to focus on prepping for his passing out. I think we're going to have fun. It's kind of warm, though. Time to get going. Usually when you go visiting these places, you want it to be a nice day, and sometimes shoots will be put off in order to be able to get the better weather or better season. Sometimes you just have to go with it, and you got to keep the equipment dry somehow. So high vis to the rescue and rain covers. People, not so much. It's getting a little damp. Something else you should know about filmmaking is there's a lot of waiting. In this case, getting wet. But at least there's some interesting views going on. You know, it's actually kind of a marvel that Lawrie can do 30, 40 minutes worth of runtime each week. It takes a day to film, and then half a day to ingest, and then all the editing, and then there's the reviews, and then there's the publishing. You can't really see it, but Saccharin's moving. Laurie's on his first turn of the day. There he goes somewhere. Hello.
If I head down to the balloon loop, I'll be able to see more engines to start with. Then after lunch, I'll go to the tramway and then to the new Meese Valley Light Railway. The garden isn't running today, so that helps simplify things. The rain does briefly hold, and I'm able to get the drone up, and I get some just amazing opportunities.
You know, it's been years since I came to anything other than a standard gauge railway. And these engines are just so charming. I'm starting to see why Lawrie becomes so easily passionate whenever he's talking about, well, I guess anything, but particularly anything narrow gauge and things like that. They're just... So something you won't see on the main channel is the pains that everybody goes to make sure that we deliver quality content, such as kneeling in ballast.
Now that Lawrie's gone off on saccharin, I don't know when I'll see him next. We don't have radios, he can't really have his phone out, so we only see each other as we happen to pass by each other for a few fleeting seconds. And to be fair, Lawrie is very keen to make sure that I'm having a good day.
Have you had a good night? Oh yeah, got some cracking drone footage.
And I am. I am actually having a great day.
Well, we've come inside out of the rain to grab a hot drink, dry off, change the batteries, all that kind of stuff. It's nice in here, it's really nice. Have you been? You should. We're in another garbage van, brake van, one of those, heading back to Statfold Junction. Stops the tram. Two o'clock, I think it's time for lunch. Somewhere warm and dry. So it's about 4:30 now, and we're looking at wrapping up, cleaning up, but we have not one, but two rainbows. Yeah. Lovely way to end the day. And if that's one thing that hopefully you can take away, is that there is a lot of passion poured into these projects by not just Lawrie and the team, but everybody at any museum, preservation society, railway that he visits. We want people to care about and to enjoy about what we're doing. And hopefully this is giving you a little taste of, the time, the talents that are going into making entertainment for you. So the day is over. The engines are being left, basically. All volunteers have come for potatoes. I think I've actually missed them, as have the rest of the LMM team, because we're dedicated like that. And yeah, it's been great. It's been sunny and wet. Seen a lot of cool motion. Seen a lot of cool stuff. Even if the tram did run out of battery partway through. Double rainbow, triple headers, new friends. Until next time, everyone. See you later.
And that's the video. I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes look at what LMM and all of the partners that work with us do to put on a good show for you. We're actually back in the station, so we need to get off. I'm not sure if Lawrie's in a food coma or an actual coma. Sounds like I need to get him to bed because he's been working so hard. So check out the Patreon, check out the Foxwood Railway, the sponsor of this video, and their cream tea and other experiences. Love Your Railway is a great movement. Be sure to spread the word. And I suppose I should get him to bed. Actually, I'm sure it's fine. In the meantime, I'm going to put up a video on his face and chest for you to check out. And if you won't tell,